IIT provides an exceptional quality of education, and the number of opportunities available here is really massive. I'm Ramesh Sitaraman. I'm the 1985 batch. I did my BTech in electrical engineering. I stayed most of the time in Godavari hostel, though my first year was in Mandakini.
So, could you share your most cherished moment over here in IIT Madras?
So there isn't one moment, but lots of moments. We used to look forward to a lot of different things when I was here. We always used to look out for the cultural event. We used to call it Mardi Gras back then. There was the OIT movie that we always look forward to. That was always a very fun thing for us to do. You know, we had six-a-side soccer, or football as we call it here. And we used to love participating in it and also cheering from the sidelines. We also used to enjoy Holi, which was really a fun sort of thing. I don't know if we still do that now, but you know, IIT can be a tough place with a lot of exams and this and that, and taking some time out and just throwing colors at each other was really something that we enjoyed. But I really think the most important thing that's very memorable is how beautiful the campus is. Over the last several decades, I've had the opportunity to go to nearly hundreds of campuses around the world. And I can pretty safely say that the IITM campus is really the most beautiful that I've seen. I mean, it's not in many places where you're going to classes and a black buck sort of like just crosses the street. It's so beautiful and green that I don't think there is any other campus out there that can really match the beauty of it.
So, could you share about your professional journey and how IIT Madras has played a big part in it?
So I would say that IIT has been sort of my most formative experience. I think in a lot of ways, the person who I am now is really something that IIT built. I mean, so I became sort of an adult here. I would say when I came here, I was not really sure what exactly I would do with life. But when I actually completed my degree, I knew exactly what I wanted to do. My first experience with research happened here. I was in a class with Professor Jhunjhunwala. I was getting bored with coursework, just doing coursework. I wanted to do something creative. I mustered the courage to go up to him and ask him, can you give me some advice? And he said, I'm actually trying to connect up all the buildings on campus using antennas on top of buildings. That sounded so cool to me. And he said, why don't you join us and do some research there? And that became my BTech project. And I continued that work for my PhD. And I really built a career on communication and the internet. For the first time, I was surrounded by people who are extremely talented. And I found that to be very energizing. So IIT pretty much, as I said, was the most formative experience. A lot of the things I do now that I found to be extremely effective, and it's now even part of my own personality, I developed that when I was here. So that's really what I feel is very unique about IIT.
So, if there's a piece of wisdom or a piece of advice that you'd like to share to the current students or young alumni of IIT, what would it be?
So, IIT provides an exceptional quality of education, and the number of opportunities available here is really massive. So the one piece of advice I would give is go out of your comfort zone and sort of experience all the things that IIT can offer you. And it's not just limited to educational opportunities. There are entrepreneurial opportunities where you can go and maybe try to create a startup. There's so many things you can do here. And the other thing I think is doing teamwork with a lot of other people, understanding how to collaborate rather than compete. I mean, life is not a competition, it's more like a collaboration. And developing the skills of building relationships with other people uh, can reduce not only your stress levels, but that's really what life is about. Life is not a competition. And creating that sort of a mindset where you are trying to actually help each other, synergize with other people, bring in different talents and like putting it together and trying to do something. Those are all the skills I think are important. And so I'm having a lot of fun sort of connecting up with various people. I had not seen my undergraduate advisor for 3 decades, and I finally met up with him and like caught up with what's going on in each other's lives. So I would say it's a very, very special experience for me to be back here in the surroundings where I technically grew up, 4 decades ago.